Alright. Well, hey there, everybody. It's Friday. Time for some more Slay the Spire. Had a couple weeks where new Magic release had taken our time slot, but that has passed and been forgotten. And now we are here with more character mods. Today, I decided it'd been a while, and I just wanted to go with like a simple choice. So I went and pulled up my list of character mods I had and pulled the one on the list that was not a Toho mod that had the longest time before its last update. Because that way I know that it's like a stable release, right? There were a couple that I was really interested in playing, but they had notes in like November that they were being updated, and I'm like, all right, let's give them a little bit of space, it's fine. So today, we're going to be the Jedi Knight. Oh, Gamey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. So yeah, we've had this one, I've shown this one on the list a few times. It's been around for a little while, and figure, you know what? Now's as good a time as any. It's timely in its own ways. Star Wars stuff always has new things going on in this era of a more expanded universe. The stuff that I've seen as of recent that's been incredibly compelling has been Season 3 of Visions. Visions is a anthology series where Disney just kind of went to a bunch of animation studios and said, you want to make a Star Wars? Like, just do whatever. Just do whatever you want. And so they went to Studio Trigger. They went to they have 2 episodes in season 1. They went to, in the most recent is David Production. Whew, boy. But yeah, it's a fun anthology bit. Anyway, what do we got here? Apprentice Lightsaber. At the beginning of battle, gain 2 Jedi Imprint. Conditions for playing certain cards as well, the card value. Okay, so that is a billion lines of text to say that this is a Jedi note. This is like a Jedi count, you know? And then we've got Force Curse. After each battle, if Sith Imprint is higher than Jedi Imprint, add a Force Curse to your deck that can't be removed, otherwise the mod may crash. Okay. Oh, and okay, again, there's a billion lines of text here, but this reads just as like we have Jedi cards and we have Sith cards, and our lightsaber gives us +2 Jedi so that we're balanced a little more that way. Okay. Alright then. we're mid. We got our mid-swing square baseball bat saber going. Hell yeah. Let's take a look at what we're starting with. It's strike. Looks like we've got okay, yeah, so our art here, I think correctly, is stills from, you know, Star Wars. This is Luke wearing the blinding helmet. But yeah, that's our defend, that's our strike. Force Collection. Gain 4 block and gain a Jedi Imprint. And then, okay. So this is like a stat, that's just like Jedi stat. Okay, and then spend for a powerful strike. Yoda bothering Luke. Yeah, it looks like there, we have Jedi points, Sith points, and if we end a fight with more Sith than Jedi, we get a curse. So I guess we have to be careful with that. But we'll see. Lose all your gold for a random rare relic. 99 gold for a random rare relic. Can I just avoid shops? Yeah, sure, I'll pay 100 gold for a random rare relic. Yeah, that's a normal, like, I talk about the bingo squares. The bingo squares are not meant as, like, a insult or a ding, but more of a truth of just, like, there's a lot of mods that use, machine translation, and, like, this is just, like, yeah, that's 1,000 lines of text for Jedi points and Sith points. Find the doodle. Okay, I'm not huge on Stone Calendar. Just fights usually don't go that long, but, you know, does what it does. Looks like we're going to be doing a lot of fighting down here. We can take this. Something like this. We can take the hard fight if we're feeling, like, good. I think it's fine to take that in 2 or 3. Okay. Well. Maybe I was playing a Toho Bizarre kind of like game, machine translation. Yeah, that kind of follows. Anyway, early fight. It strikes. It defends. You know him. You'll love him. Tick. Okay. Fear. Anger. The square lightsaber. The square lightsaber, because we cut off this at the edge, is very funny. Alright. B1 robot. Charge 1. When the character's charge reaches 4, clear charge, gain a tick, and play the top card of your draw pile. Huh. Okay. So, like, that's a mechanic that's just like a charge up, and if you have enough... Okay. Slash. Deal damage equal to a Sith imprint plus 8. Deal block, gain block equal to Jedi plus 8. That upgrade's a lot nicer. And then double-edged. Deal 5 damage if you're more Sith. Okay. Okay, alright. Darth Maul knows how to kick, is what I'm hearing. Which, like, I think Qui-Gon would agree with. But yeah, so this is, if you're committed to the Sith, it's kick. It's drop kick, right? Like, it's another one of those. I'm actually going to take Slash. This is a weaker dash, but the upgrade makes it a stronger dash. And, like, if we have ways of gaining Jedi imprint, it basically has strength. Jedi imprint as Dex, and Sith imprint is... this is also something that's interesting to go towards, because, like, it's a charge 1, deal 6 damage. If charge is greater than 0, deal 6 damage again. So, like, is this double strike right now? Hold on. Well, I guess if it overcharges, it'll clear it. That's its failure condition, is like, if you play this on 3 charge, it goes to 4, then overshoots. I like all of our choices. Slash. I guess that's just better than, I feel like it'll always double strike. I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, sometimes the wording and the play don't match. I'm gonna grab it and find out. Look, I like to learn. And, like, charge seems like a powerful thing. I will remove a strike since I just bought a strike. Right? That seems fine. We just added a strike to the deck, so we should remove a strike from the deck. Let me double check any of the upgrades. It goes to 2 Jedi Imprint. This, like, needs... That's 8 and 8. Yeah, let's just remove a strike. Okay. Alright, so will this double strike? No. No, it will not. It's checking before the resolution of the card. Good to know. When you charge reaches 4, it triggers burst. Alright, so here we should get the burst then. Yep. Okay, so we want, if we can add more charge cards, that's good for us. Shield, charge 2, gain 8 block for every charge. Increase this card's block by 1. I love the little bubbles. Break armor. Gain 1 Sith imprint. If enemy has no block, deal 9 damage. Otherwise, remove all block and it takes 20. We got Melter, everybody. Please check off your your hater card for baseball. Shield's a big charger. It is a Sith card. I guess the idea here is that it's, actually, that makes me wonder. So seeing this as one for, Mace Windu has me thinking about, like, saber stances. And again, this should be charge 2, gain 8 block. I'm gonna go in on charging. I know that I think that's a little weaker than, like, just having the dash, because the dash is offensive and the defense. Alright, but, you know. If I hit shield here, it's just 8. Okay, again, the cards that say charge like that only, they don't do it in the order like that. They like... I wonder if there's a relic that lowers charge. Like, makes it so that you only need 3 to burst. Or Street. Sure, spend some of your Jedi points to exhaust bandage. That makes sense. Okay, that's cute. Han shout first is deal 10 if you play this on turn 1. Hit again. Okay. And then sword block here. This is... If we have any Jedi imprint, it's better defend, and it becomes very strong with Dex. This is a better strike by 4 points basic. I'll grab that for the moment just to have, like, a tool. I don't think I want to go for here. I'm going to just take the right-hand side. At the moment, our deck is still fairly basic. Hovering over the Flexterity. I don't think we're anywhere near... I'm just going to take the donut. Okay. Okay, so if I go... Shield... and then we get double hit. Okay. So we don't get to shoot first. I've got 3 charge at the ready. I don't think... This is maybe killable based on our draws. 10... No, that's not... That's gonna be short. Why did that hit? If played on the first turn, deal 10, that might be just a mistranslation then, because I like it as playing it on turn 1, but if it could be a first card on the turn, right? Like, it is your first shot. That makes the card a lot more playable. It is better to kill this. I'll take more damage for it, but I'll get it off the table. Yeah, I actually like it better as first card in the turn. It means I just want 1 copy of it. These are normal pieces. Okay, so if I play shield here... Okay, that just easily gets us the ability to burn off a daze right now. Happy about that. That's fine. Terrible. Just, yep, that's all the dazes. Luckily, that means there's only 1 left in the deck. Yeah. Our next turn should be fine. Hopefully we'll draw enough to kill here, and then we'll be able to kind of loop around. If this goes long, we obviously have Stolen Calendar to just finish. If I play this first? No. What's the secret? The first time I play the card? Maybe? Maybe. It could be the first time I play the card. We get to learn. It's interesting. Yeah, that's just... That was just 10. And the calendar finishes... Ooh! Hold on! Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hatred outlives the hateful, and then we throw it in the blue candle. Okay, okay. Deal 11 damage, apply to Vuln. If you have more Sith, and this is our, you know, Empire climax. No, thanks for the raid. Gain 5 block and 1 Jedi. This is our Hoth. Sure. For each enemy combatant. Retain. Drop. Okay, sure. Jedi Imprint is like, or Prepare for War is like a slightly better version of Defend. Sometimes. I don't know. Not huge on it. Not huge on any of these, actually. I don't have any... We'll just skip it. I'm not going to add a Defend. This is a fine time to take our key. I like taking the key when it's a non-unique piece so that we're able to, Okay, will this double strike? Yes. Okay. So a double struck there. How is Star Ocean? You're playing Star Ocean 1? This is not enough damage. 15 plus 12 is... Talking about Star Trek for an hour and a half. I'm gonna take 2 damage to get this in. Because next turn I'm gonna be drawing 2 strikes. We might not draw enough defense. Game has a holodeck and a prime directive. Yeah, that's gonna cause it. Buy robot number next. Ooh, machine charge. Deal 24 damage. Gain 1 Sith, 2 Sith. Gain a Vuln. Wow, okay. So this is, I guess, our look at what a full-on Sith card looks like at common. Bludgeon with a Vuln. I'll take the charge. Want to play in on that. Okay. Ooh, a free dex means that multi block card actually seems like it would be a fun thing. It gives you Vuln because you're doing the silly... What is this hand? Well... I will not take damage. Okay, let's go... Han shoots first, which kills. And then machine charge. It does feel like the answer is the first time you play, Han shoots first, it does the double hit. Every time past that. Oh, Doc, thank you for the raid as well. Hey, everybody. We are playing some Slay the Spire mods today, and we're playing the Jedi Knight with the square baseball bat saber. Right now, I've been leaning into a mechanic around the droids. That's this charge mechanic. When you hit 4 charge, you eat it all, gain energy, and play the top card of your draw pile. And, like, I kind of feel like dropping things over like that. We also have, there's going to be a lot of text when I hover over this. Don't worry about it. The Jedi and... We burned a daze with max charge in the fight against the Sentinels. A lot of text, but this is just there's Jedi and Sith points. If you have more Sith than Jedi points at the end of a fight, you get cursed. Yeah? You're not wrong. 50-50 split, what do you want? Force flip. Gain 7 block, draw a card for every Force imprint, which is just Jedi and Sith. Draw a card. Deal 7 damage, apply a week. If you have Jedi points, that's definitely cool. Apply another week. Yeah, so draw 1 and then all... That's a really strong backflip. Hello there. Yeah, I'll take the Force flip. We only have 165. I'm gonna save our cash for now. We can only buy small relics at this point, so... Shield goes to 12 base. Everybody look, people like getting, just have your arms getting cut. 10 block. I feel like machine charge to 2 charge is pretty important, pretty nice. These are all minor upgrades. Maybe shield getting upgraded to make it a little more playable at base. Having this for 2 energy be less block than a defend is a little awkward. Alright, are we getting... Ooh, okay. We get some time. Let's... Force flip. Machine charge. And defend. That hand is pretty good, but, like, we can do a little better. We got 2 more turns. Then we get some charge going and be ready. Force collection. Big shield. Did that not get our decks? Where's my charge? Did that spend? Weird. That didn't... Oh my god, does it have to reach 4 exact and not over? Is that going on here? Okay. So I should only gain 1 charge, perhaps? Alright, so if I go machine charge... That burst... Okay, and the burst played the defend. Then Han shoots first. Okay, we'll have to do some more science to see if going over is the thing that got that. I want... What's in the deck? Force release. Let's draw. Force collection, and we'll do some attacks. It's fine. Calendar will save us from a fight that feels pretty bad, honest. Thanks. Alright. Force clear. Exhaust all curse. Every exhausted... Oh. Okay. And draw a card. Hibernating. Gain 8 block. Increase this card's block by 3 this combat. Or we can have our... This doesn't give us Sith Imprint to play. If I pick up this Hibernating, I want to remove Defend. But I've already grabbed 2. I don't want to grab another defensive piece right now. I feel like, this one's at least nifty as a block, like, gaining... I'm gonna feel... Do we have another... We have 2 more upgrades coming up. Interesting. I'm actually not gonna take that. I'm gonna take this side. We don't have a lot. Okay. Charge. Simply hibernate until the storm calendar goes off. That's a good idea. You're right. Where did my charge go? What is this card doing? Something's going wrong with how that interacts with my charge. Okay, I didn't shoot first this time? It's not even gain the charge. I already had 1 charge from playing machine charge, so I should just have 0, but it like, ate the charge? I don't know. Damage equal to your Jedi imprint times 3. Sure, I'm a god. Yeah, I will absolutely upgrade some cards here. A lot of offense there, that's nice. Okay, Force Flip. Force Flip just seems like one of my best cards. Alright, a little worried about this fight, but, you know. We'll do what we can. What the f- Is that every defensive piece in my deck on this turn? Okay. What? Terrible timing. Does this work? No. Lose all Sith. Charge one Scry. And draw cards equal number of cards in your hand. Add an apparition to your draw pile. I might be dying here. Okay, there we go. We go into force release and then we're okay. Loon, thank you for the raid as well. Yeah, because we get into force release and hopefully buy robot. Yeah, that gets us over the line. Okay. 60-30s. We got our force flip. Let's use that. One more charge will get us a free card and an energy. Okay, there's our weak. So this should get us a free card. And it did. So I gotta say, charge seems like if we get the deck in the position for it, everything is over, right? Like... Okay. Maybe we can turn this into an auto battle or just keep playing all the... Okay, here we go. So it's C-3PO. And then we're good. Stone Calendar? Stone Calendar pulling weight. Oh, we do have stances. Okay. So these are Jedi forms they don't come up. I don't think actually like at all in the films. We don't. It's not a thing we bring up, but forms and stances make a lot of sense. But like, think the difference between Obi-Wan in a fight versus Qui-Gon in a fight versus Mace Windu in a fight, right? Like in the prequel trilogy, the way the three of them fight is very different. This seems like a cool stance when you play an attack and a skill. Draw card, gain energy. Saresu, gain block equal to twice your Jedi imprint. Okay. And Force Judgment. If Jedi and Sith are equivalent, eat all of your points for 9 damage per point. I'm fine going with Ataru. Yeah, because the thing with this card is that you need to have... You can't just have them be 0/0. You could reskin this Jedi class to be an FF14 Red Mage. Honestly, it might work better in some with the point system, because that would be like MP, right? And we've played a couple classes with things like that. We've literally played like a Red Mage that had a stacking points. We played there was a research versus a science versus oh god, there was an Arknights one that had like research and science. Take Ataru. Upgrading that seems like it'll be worth. Uh-huh. Yo, cool red lightsaber? How bad could that go? Ataru's spinny Yoda? Okay. Yeah, sure, if we go to hell, that's fine. We get 2 lightsabers now. Isn't that kick-ass? So we have the blue candle as the backup against the Sith, the power of the Sith, if we over commit, you know? If I want 2 elites, it's gotta be this route. Which is kind of... Oh, it's got 2 shop if we want it. Yeah, let's take like this shop. C-3PO kind of bad here, I'll be honest. That went down in charge. Why did that... That went to charge 1. Why did that go to 1 charge? Ah. Okay, well. Let's go Ataru flip, which draws us a couple extra cards. And force release on you. And then that was max charge? What? Oh no, that wasn't max, sorry. That was Ataru triggering. It just didn't have it feels the same because it's plus and plus. And that's charge going. Wait. Why did Ataru go off again? What do you mean? Can that happen both on... Can that happen on attack into skill and skill into attack? It only happened twice. It didn't happen multiple times, but or like more. If it was infinite, it would just win. Oh my god, no. It's every one skill and attack I play. So this is the balanced form. Every time I play an attack and a skill, it draws a card and gains an energy. Okay. Sure. So like... And then that was an attack, so Force Flip should get me... No, So if I go... And then I go defend and strike. And now I'm... Oh no, is this every... Darth Jar Jar. Add clone attacks equal to the number of your hand into your hand. And Force Kick here is the is Pommel Strike, and then I'm gonna take Darth Jar Jar to C. So I've been told by this, don't remove the curse. This relic can't be removed. No, okay, we're fine. The relic, the curse can be removed, but the relic... We're gonna be really cursed, by the way, because the Sith imprint. That's fine, we'll get more of them. Hello? Cut down. C-3PO again. Force Flip. Oh! Makashi, this is clearly, it's Dooku style. When you play an attack with damage less than 9, play it again. Okay. Huh. I want to remove a defend.
Bombs?
Yeah. Christopher Lee, I love Dooku's saber and like style. Force Flip? I could buy Force Flip to replace the... Actually, that's probably good. I'll pick up Force Flip and then... We could pick up Makashi. Basically, it lets all of our strikes double hit. Won't let Han shoot first twice, but it will let buy robot.
You want it?
Hell yeah. You know what? Sure. Let's pick this up. And neither of these relics are really interesting enough for me. Jack of all trades might be. That's fine. Alright, yeah. Let's try not to get overwhelmed by the power of the dark side. I want to upgrade those skills, those powers pretty bad. Dooku Jedi lost. Okay, so if I play Darth Jar Jar here, we had 5 cards. Okay, so the next thing here, Slyborg relations. Now check this is gonna be unreal, by the way, because our Makashi style. And then that's replaying them. Oh my god, this is Darth Jar Jar is maybe a little strong. Gain X Generate. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. C-3PO does have charge too. I'll pass. I want to. Okay. It is a lot of money, that's true. Let's put down Makashi style. That should be the end of this fight, right? God, yeah, we have a lot of cards that would go pretty ridiculously here. Jar Jar Binks is a covert Sith agent, like the only Star Wars fan theory I'm familiar besides bigger Luke. Anyway, this is absolutely the end of the fight. Because, you know. And then I can play. Just keep going. You have burst. Oh my god, right. Okay, so you might be wondering how sometimes it's playing 4 copies. Draw and discard pile. Okay. It's a trap. It's a trap? Plus? Might want Stormtrooper Shot as a free spell. Honestly, the thing is, I feel like this is the most powerful card in the deck. What does this upgrade to? You can't. That is not the upgrade on this card. I have to ignore this, right? Like that's the end of the run if I pick that. Wait, right. in the opening hand, like that's just, you know. Okay, so let's go drink this. We get to go Ataru, Makashi, Force Collect, and then play the robot. Then we go Machine Charge. Thanks, C3PO. The upgrade on Makashi, and both of our stances is -1 cost. Makashi and Ataru both go down to. Okay, so if I go, like, Force Flip. Fine. My hand is too full. And let's have Han shoot. BX robot. Charge 3. It deals 18 damage. If it breaks enemy block, it deals 18 damage again. All right. Slow time, huh? So, slow time. I'm gonna grab the BX robot. Yes, I know that we could slow time too, but charge 3 is very silly to me. I just like charging. Card says that we can take the shop.
You want it?
Oh, we got another. Neiman is... this is actually my favorite set of cards. I know the ones we have are busted, just like flat. Like, the fact that Ataru and Makashi here, like, go multiple times and stuff, just kind of ridiculous. But I think they're really cool because they're very different. B2 robot, charge 2, deal 10. If you have any negative effects, deal 10 again. Game confused. This is the slavers. Yeah, I think if the balance on these would probably be like only have one stance active and like one overwrites the other.
Lamp oil.
This is actually a funnily balanced draw 3 for 0. Because the drawback of gaining a curse every fight is huge, right? If I go that heavy in on it.
You want it?
I'm gonna pass on these. I'm trying to win fights before we get overrun by the Sith drawback. It's been my, like, plan. your armchair rework would be like have charge go like 4, 5, 6, 7. Really like some of the ideas here. Could use some polish. I like that's kind of the feeling here. There's some good, really good kernels in here. I'm like, I think the stances remind me of like they could be like a little bit more exclusive because they're a defining feature if you're doing that, and then like maybe they could be just as powerful as they are if they're like that defining for your deck. They kind of remind me of like, you remember the skull class we played that was this little skeleton, the tiny skeleton friend that like you got to choose a starting skull, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, Skull the Hero Slayer, thank you. I couldn't remember the name of it. I could just remember Tiny Skull. And like, I really like, especially with us having Blue Candle, if we find a way to like spend those, B2. I love these robots. The prequel movies are, an incredible series of ups and downs in a lot of ways. The droids in them are along the many really cool pieces of them. Roger, roger. Yeah, I'll take Horncleat. Thank you very much. Upgrades would be grabbing Ataru or Mikashi to lower cost. We're gonna get 2 of those in a moment. Let's take the event. Ooh. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to the dark side? Yeah, okay. Alright, we in. Because, check this out, B2 and BX are, both payoffs for this. BX should be an X-cost spell, that's probably right. But, like, it certainly, like, being able to double up on these is gonna be huge because they have charge, so they'll refund. That's gonna be really good, goddamn. Let's go. We have a lot of different power in this. I really like the... Again, I'm having a blast with this. That's for damn sure. Oh, C3PO will double up too. Oh, smokes. The amazing multiplayer. The base Slay the Spire doesn't have multiplayer. There are some mods to be able to do that. And if you're there's a multiplayer board game that's actually a blast. If you haven't had a chance to play that. I'm gonna believe. Love the board game. Alright, we have a baseball eater in the deck. Damn it. It needs to break through the block to be able to be a baseball eater. By the way, hold on. So when I get full charge and I play the top card of my deck, and it's BX, and that gets me 3 charge? Oh my god. You have burst. Alright. Go baseball. Look, we are elementally strong against baseball. Thanks to the power of our baseball bat lightsaber. Chart. I do like the idea of that let me scroll up in here. That was Frosty Vamps, you said, right? Like, the idea of, like, have charge kind of keep going up so that it's, like, it doesn't keep... But even then, I think with that, this probably still goes, like, close enough to infinite on most fights that it doesn't matter, right? Machine charge? You know what? Again, charge is kind of what we're doing now, so I'm gonna believe in that. It might just be Darth Jar Jar that's the problem. That actually is the more likely thing. Oh, I yanked on my headset. I think I'm good now. But no, I was thinking about balance of, like, the way that the flavor of that stance is really good. In that it's like, you want to have a balance of attacks and strikes. And, I think that's really cool. If the enemy intends to attack and the enemy HP is no more than your HP, the target of the attack will be the one who caused it. Credits will be fine. I'm gonna take Pile of Draw. But yeah, like, obviously, like, just like especially with zero cost cards, this just gets outrageous when we can make a bunch, and then we can draw, make energy, and we make energy. Being able to break that sort of energy barrier is one of the most powerful things you can do in the Spire. I could also make Darth Jar Jar open in every hand, but, like, I'm gonna pass on that for now. Wait. This is if it breaks through... So, like, I need to shoot you first. And then... Alright. Blast them. Mandalorian armor. At the start of your turn, charge 1. Oh, that's a dark saber. Okay. Read something today and you can't attribute it, but the idea was when watching a bad movie, it's like watching two movies at once, the thing they intended to make and the thing they made. Yeah, that's also like you get to see both of them in your eye. If the number of Jedi imprint is less than 3, gain a block. Okay. I'm gonna skip as is. I think our deck is in a fine position. It's neat to see the different directions we could go, though. High on Jedi, low on Jedi, high on Sith. Okay. Makashi. That's our next upgrade. Alright, Collector. We should probably, like, draw cards first. Okay, putting down Makashi. And then Force Flip, which will get us back a thing. Stormtrooper Shot, and more clone attacks? Attack of the clones? Is that what this deck is? If I play Defend, that'll draw here. Attack of the clones. Double up on this? Attack of the clones. Attack of the clones continues. Execute Order 66. Yeah, you got it, boss. I am a Jedi, like my father before me. Taru, Jedi Wrath. Exhaust every non-skill card. For every 2 cards exhausted, gain a dex. This is, so the art on this is from the end of Return, where we're fighting under the stairs, which is one of the, like, really coolly lit pieces during the fight between Luke and Vader. Maybe not, it's a different lighting than the Empire one, which, you know, not non-skill. Skywalker Rise. Clear all negative effects on each side. Gain For each effect cleared. The rares in here are very, like, strange. Like, you're not going to play them in every deck sort of thing. So for every effect cleared, gain 2 Jedi Imprint and 5 block. So, like, this is a card that pays off, like, burning off drawbacks. Because think about the Sith card that, like, gave Vuln to us because we do the silly kick, right? I could pick a Taru again, but this can't be stacked, so I'll pass on these. Sure. We can deal with curses. Yeah, you want to give me the courier and a run where I've got the membership card? I will take that. Every time. You got it, boss. Very speculative, very... Okay, so we have to take this, and we have to grab the, the Kyber Crystal. Like... I suppose this is like, I talked about Visions, which is my most recent, like, I'm aware of, ongoing, goddamn. Like the most recent Star Wars thing I've, seen. I know that there's always other stuff as well. I saw Emily was streaming a Destiny 2 Star Wars expansion. We are just... Okay, do I have enough block for this? This actually is gonna suck, isn't it? This is gonna be really bad. Alright, put up the shields. No! My curse! Fine. But seriously, if you've not watched Visions ever, I can't recommend Visions enough. Force fluctuations. If your Jedi imprint is greater than 0, apply 3 weak to all enemies. If your Sith imprint is greater than 0, apply 3 vuln to all enemies. Wait, that's actually good with our Sith lightsaber? This is just 3 weak, 3 vuln to all enemies? Is vuln good? Like, will vuln turn off Makashi? Yeah, Yoda not feeling so well in this one. I don't want to turn that off. And Strength Potion almost does the same. Let's keep it as is again. The deck is showing off enough, even though it's got our silly... Oh, alright. I'll spend. Finesse, that's great. Impatience? Bandage up? So I couldn't pick Hand of Greed because we've got Necronomicon, but we already have C-3PO, which is like kind of better Hand of Greed. I'll take the bandage and I'm gonna pass on this. Fear. Force Kick draws all our cards here. Force Collection. Kashi. Han's gonna shoot first. And then we'll full block. We're not gonna cycle the deck. You've seen turns where I don't play the curse even though I can. It's because I don't feel like we're gonna cycle the deck. And I don't want to take the damage if I'm not gonna cycle the deck, you know what I mean? Got double up on C-3PO, just plays another card. God. The Dark Lure. Dark Lure is tempting. It really is. If we got it late enough, I'd be fine with it, but I don't know. Me thinking about the dark side of the Force, I don't know what to tell you. I want to be double playing cards. I think that's more important. Any of that. I love using the BX droid or the B2 droid with Necronomicon. Unreasonable. Oh, I'm invincible. We're gonna go Darth Jar Jar, Ataru, and then Attack of the Clones. Gonna use the strength potion here. Am I? We're trying to gain some gold, it's fine. There we go, BX. Hell yeah. We're having trouble breaking through the malleable now. Imagine this with top. Because we get an energy every time we hit charge 4. Alright. Whatever. I wonder what my deck looks like. Those clones do be cloning. They do be attacking. We're having trouble actually dealing enough damage here. Yes, we've seen 1x cost. Hello? No. Well. The malleable, the fact that this thing is this malleable is so powerful. Okay, we also get a curse for that one because we went on for long enough. Return of the Jedi. Yeah, we gain. Okay. Charge 1, deal 1 damage 3 times. If the last card is an attack or skill. End? Hello. It would do nothing. Upgrade the 2 artifact. I'm gonna take the silly interrogation bot. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Slime. It's time for the run back. Alright. Fear does lead to war. War leads to normality? I don't actually... Well, give me that bandage, please. We can at least carry that off. Fear leads to money. Fear potion leads to anger potion. Anger potion leads to... Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's play some curses. I don't think we need to. I think we're like good not doing that, I'll be real. Hold on. These still get played. They still got doubled. They deal 8, but even though they deal 19, Makashi still doubles them. It's looking at the base stat. Okay, so our strength potion is absolutely, like, fine. Oh my god, the interrogate bot. Can I draw some cards here, please? Thank you. Han shoots 28th, right? Yeah, Han shoots 28th. Okay. Force treat. Okay, I know that this is like treating wounds. Like, obviously, we're doing like a force heal sort of thing. But I think of it like force treat, like a snack. Pew, 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 pew. This is a card I can hear. Force cookie. Ooh! Courier. Membership card. $900.
Bombs?
Deal 8 damage twice if your Sith imprint... Hello? So, this is just 8x2 base. Like... And then if you're... Okay. Hell yeah. Feeling. Darkness.
You want it?
Ooh, okay. And here's one of our pieces that makes the dark side function. It's the evolve of the deck, right? I'm gonna eat strike. Darkness.
Lamp oil.
Like, I've been playing a lot of Hades, so I hear it in Cunningham, right? That's the voice I hear. Darkness. It rather than Kingdom Hearts. Flash of Steel's a good pickup. Free attacks are like killer with this. None of these are super interesting.
Of course, my friend.
Yeah, Flash of Steel draws a lot more. The stab is $15. Yeah, I'm not like super interested in these. We'll have a shop after Act 3, and we can just sort of like bottom out. Logan Cunningham, thank you. Bombs. Rope. 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 Alright. We need another Kyber Crystal. And with this, we've got our 3, original trilogy colors. Well, the original trilogy colors are a little different because you have like the white looking lightsabers in that as well in the first movie, rather than the green saber and then the blue saber or blue saber and the green saber and the red sabers. So. A little late. I'm not gonna say no to it, but a little bit late. We've got this. The relics we're looking for in this run are, like, specifically, the playing attacks ones. Yeah, block fan. Yeah, those ones. We didn't get Darth Jar Jar in that one, but... Okay, let's get Ataru down. So, Force Flip to draw some cards, and then an attack. And then... play the shield. Oh! Then that resets the deck. Draw some more. Here's an attack. Then we can force flip, which will also draw some more cards. There's the foam. Machine charge will draw us a card. D1 Robo will draw us a couple cards. Han can shoot here. Alright. Let's pass here. We want to force flip. There's Darth Jar Jar. From here, I want to play out some of my hand so that I have room for Darth Jar Jar in the hand. This is very difficult because all of my cards draw cards and gain energy. I don't know how to get cards out of my hand. How do I play cards? Help. Decrease attack damage by 66. More clone attacks. Uh-huh. 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 Yep, and then we draw some more cards. And then we clone attack to play clone attack to play clone attack. This is so fake, Malamet. This card alone is just... Okay. Alright. Then we're gonna force kick to draw a bunch of cards. You can tell that a build is very fair when the transient is dying. This is a sign that the build is fair. We're almost out. Okay. Execute order. Anyway, weird. What did I draw? Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum. Okay. We're past the transient. Mandalorian armor, double-edged. Yeah, we're fine. Force kick. Got him. All right, Horn Cleat. There's a few cards that don't quite do exactly the numbers I expect out of. The Charge Shield is one of them that just sort of doesn't do what I expect out of it. Ooh, double C3PO. Get paid. Hey, okay. Vapad. Attacks deal double damage at the start of the turn, gain 3 Sith imprint. Okay. So this is Mace Windu's style, which is like on the knife's edge of the light side and the dark side. That's the like idea with it. Yeah, I'll take that. We're nearly done. Like, fights end before that drawback will kick in. Power at, you know, at some cost. All right, I need you to place your bets. We don't have the draw or the double up. So I don't think this is going to be lethal. Yeah. If we had the double up, that might have been a different question. Without it, we're not. Anyway. Broken. I will take another BX robot. And then let's go ahead and remove the dark side. I know we don't need to because we need them with blue candles, but like we don't have a reason not to at the moment. Yeah, you can have my machine charge. Is there an upgrade that looks good here? Vapod to 0? Dark Jar Jar is obvious, but I've been ignoring that upgrade for reasons. The reasons being it makes the fight nothing. Okay. Yeah, innate is the, Okay, well, let's flip. Here we go. Okay. We are set up. We are now on the power of the dark side. Being not flagged as minions, they'll flee if you kill the awakened one? That's interesting. I don't know that I've ever, like, had that. Well. If I hit a charge attack, I think that shouldn't, like, in my mind, that wouldn't crash it because that's like a base game interaction with like a potion to play the top three cards of your deck. But the timing of being within played, definitely could cause some problems. We've seen that. We've seen that. You are right in that targeting restrictions are the most common crash reason. You know. Well, it is time, everybody. Y'all should place your bets. What do you think the end score is for this one? So, I'd love to, place your bets, I'm a quick step away, and when I'm back, we'll see. So I'm thinking about if Attack of the Clones is like too much of a card, and it might be, but I think the actual culprit is Jar Jar here. You think of like Storm of Steel that gives you 1,000,000 shivs for discarding your hand, and they're shivs. Darth Jar Jar gives us 5+ of a card that we should not have in multiples. Anyway. There is no death, there is the Force. 984. Let's take a look. I see 966. 999's too high. Multiple 999s are too high. 945. 9. Execute order. 966. Bearminator 84. Born in the Year. Looks like this is your victory. Congrats, Bearminator. Malbeth, thank you very much for gifting out a sub. Congrats, Dixter. But yeah, thank you to everybody who did did raid earlier here. Been having a blast. I didn't mention it as we were going because we've just been hard to turn that brain on for me. But I hope you do stick around, follow, and keep watching. We're gonna spend $900 once we get to the shop here. I'm gonna go ahead and remove some more cards. Let's remove that Force Curse. We might buy a Uvu doll, but like we'll still have 2 or 3 curses in the deck, so. Copy a card? Sure. Shicho. If your Jedi imprint is greater than gain attacks, gain strength. Okay. Are we just copying Jar Jar? Is that what's going on? Do we need to? Not in the slightest. But like, I have $700 to spend and all these relics self-replace. So, need to know, will I probably play these? Yes. Do I have... What would I copy if not that then? Some of the card draw. Force Kick, actually. These are draw 3s, by the way. Remember, because this says draw 1 and then draw 1 for each of your Force imprints. So we have Jedi and, we also can copy Flash, Steel, and Finesse. Those are all, like, free.
You want it? It's yours, my friend.
Yeah, I'll go with Finesse.
You want it?
Execute Order 66. Is that the hologram? Yeah, that's the little, like, hologram. Shicho Form 1 is the transition between normal swords and light swords. And then we have Art of War right next to it.
It's yours, my friend.
Thank you. All right.
It's yours, my friend.
And we've won. This is the card that guarantees victory.
It's yours, my friend. You want it? It's yours.
Let's put a Taru here because it draws. Ooh, a Kyber Crystal. When you play 5 skill cards, gain a Jedi imprint.
It's yours, my friend.
And a Kunai.
It's yours, my friend.
And a Captain's Wheel.
It's yours, my friend.
Okay, we found all the relics. We found all of them. Every single relic. Yeah, we had $900 because of old coin. We had courier and membership cards. So things that are like 150 are, you know, zero. You know, it's minus 60%. No pen nib or ink bottle. Pen nib doesn't really do anything for me. C3PO absolutely helped, you're right. Quad damage? If we could get a quad damage pickup, I think the Jedi would be a lot more powerful if they had a quad damage pickup, right? Like if they were just playing Doom. Hey, Force Flip, draw 3 cards. Cool. Uh-huh. We're finding every one of these. Yo! When you are attacked, deal back half of your Jedi... Okay, so this turns your Jedi imprint into thorns. Again, I think these are the coolest pieces of it. Okay, we want to go... Force Flip gains us all our draws. And then C3PO will double play. And then it's time for the clones. She had 4-5, the duelist style, focus on parrying counter Vader. Yeah, okay. The heart, I think we've got the heart under control. We could keep going and playing cards to go ahead and gain a bunch of strength in decks, but... I think it's cool how many things within Star Wars are informed by, like, necessity with, like, the original films, you know? Like, the way everyone moved and fought in those movies as compared to a modern Star Wars. I want to draw 3, I think, is what I want here, so... We're closing in. We're dropping the perfect. Oh well. Thanks, Tori. $45 damage from single. No. Aye. Alright, do we have a finish screen? Some stills? Yeah! We do, okay. We got a lot of finish screens on this. Was that original Anakin? Didn't look quick enough. I always like to see if that's original or not. I was looking too much at the pyre. I'm always sad when it, like, I don't get me wrong, I enjoy Hayden Christensen on it, but shouldn't have got the mod for Laserdisc, you're right. This mod is definitely one that could use a little bit more time at a Tumblr, but, like, has some fun ideas. It definitely needs a pass on, like, editing on, like, the Jedi insight versus Sith insight, and maybe a little bit more usage of spending those. A little bit more tuning on, like, Sith cards. But I adore the forms. I think maybe they should just be, like, one, like, you just, when you have a form, you have a form. I adore... honestly, I adore all the art just being like pulled stills. I think that's good. I like that there is a setup that is the like the robots with the charge stuff mostly. There's definitely a lot of high highs and low lows as far as power, and Darth Jar Jar is a card that just says win the game, I think, under most circumstances. I do like that they get counterattack. Yo, this has me thinking about the force kick. There's the one shot where he's kicking someone off the skiff, and the kick is like clearly like missing by like a foot. Kind of weird that it pulled heavily from the prequel trilogy. I think it pulled pretty reasonably from both sides of prequel, like, because we see a lot of stuff like this, but we also do have okay, it might have a little bit more prequel energy to it, you're not wrong, but like, again, the prequels have like a strong essence to them. Force chokehold, force pull, or shift. Mustafar jump. Was that a little Baby Yoda? The Phantom Menace. Is there? So there was an Attack of the Clones Phantom Menace. Is there another that's? Uh-huh. Well, we saw the Mandalorian. So like, you know, the art here with where are you with little Baby Yoda. we did have in set this Mandalorian armor shot is from that's the dark saber, so I know we're in Mandalorian as our bit. Just use things they like. That's a great way to make a thing, you know? Okay, yeah, there's our shot, and that's absolutely... That's fine. Hey, R2. No. Is that the opposite of Jedi Wrath, maybe? I would guess that card is the opposite of Jedi Wrath. It exhausts all non-attacks and gives you strength. That'd make this card make like, a mere... Do not want. Well, all right. That was Jedi. A mod that's trying to pull favorite things from a thing and doing kind of fun ideas of like the lightsaber forms and the dark light and the definitely has balance pieces where there are cards that are just outrageous, but a very fun time. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Hope you had a fun time with this as well. If you want to catch more, you can always follow Sooner Go Live. Weekdays, 7 Central is the normal stream time. Fridays where you'll catch Slay the Spire. But you'll get a different thing on each of these days. There's the schedule, which I need to update Dragon Quest VII. Be Caravan Heart on that schedule, but the schedule should still be correct. But yeah, thank you for showing, follow, subscribe. Thank you to everybody who did sub. Thank you for the raids today as well. Appreciate those as well. Gnome, Doc, Balloon. Very happy for all your coming on in here. But yeah. Upcoming stream stuff. More Magic on Monday, Trails on Tuesday, Caravan Heart on Wednesday. And then the plan for next Thursday is Psych and I are going to do some more Thunderdome Yu-Gi-Oh! Our limited format that we played with some friends over years. Getting to play some more of our decks with that, which I think should be a blast. Yeah. With that all said, I am going to... Where am I going to send you on over to? Let's send you over to Xandra. Yeah. Alright. Thank you all for joining. You have a good night, everybody.